Pomelo Cabello. Interesting. You see the way the fingers are set back? This shows a certain amount of psychic power, sort of mystical aspect here. She would also make a good nurse. There's a lot of power here. She's an old soul. She's lived a lot of lifetimes. She's got this strong Mercury feeling here of the inner knowing, weighing things backwards and forwards, what's right and what's wrong. And there's a fantasy island and a dreamer all built in that same hand here. She has a very, very long hand and short fingers, which means the balance is, sometimes she gets out of balance and she needs to be pulled back into herself. But she has a good heart line, she has a good headline. But the lifeline is very strong and very, very powerful. Also coming out of here, coming out of the Venus here, this is the passion of what she really, really likes. And sometimes she doesn't quite know what she likes. She could be misled, and it could be coming out of this very pointed finger here of Jupiter that she puts other people first. And that's what I'm saying, that she's a server of the universe. She's there to help people in all sorts of different ways. She's very, very talented, especially when it comes to the inner self and working with spirit. So I think she's going to be doing all right for herself. Now the power here, coming out of this energy here, coming out of Neptune all the way down here, this also indicates that she's got a certain amount of psychic ability and she's connected. She has a psychic hand. Now people say to me, now what's a psychic hand? And I'll tell you right now. It's all to do with this part down here. This is the part of the Neptune. It's so strong. But not just a psychic, like seeing to the future or past lives or anything like that. This lady has an intuitive feeling about stuff. The fingers are so beautifully long. The palms so beautifully long. The line of life is so beautifully long. It's like she has these feelings, these emotions, especially at night time. Probably the moon is a great influence of her. She should be dreaming answers, and she should be writing feelings, poetry, stuff like that to bring all this stuff out. She's a deeply sensitive soul. She may not act that way in public, but she really, really is in reality. Also the thumb. The thumb here is very tightly connected to the personality. The thumb is the logic, it's the willpower, it's the inner understanding. And though she might be a little bit sensitive about throwing her weight around, she really is suffering in so many ways. But she could also be fast to anger, because the mount here of lower Mars is very strong going into Venus. Now Venus is her power. This is where she gets the strength from. Coming out of the Neptune and the Venus, it's plenty of energy. Though she's got water in her being, and she could probably be very comfortable around water, oceans, lakes, bathtubs, whatever it is, some of her best feelings and emotions. But the fingers are very, very thin, and they're not really truly developed yet. So she's got to find out what she really, not just the music, but what her inner self is being, what the purpose is on this lifetime. And the purpose is to serve the universe in some way, shape or form, to help people feel good. So once she gets that into shape and she starts working on it on a full-time level, this energy here, the line of heart and the line of head, is going to pick up and push her in a direction that nobody's ever going to believe what she's going to be doing. I don't even know myself, but I know she's going to be doing something great.